So now the last thing I want to touch on is the teacher report. So a comparative analysis report. So if you remember from the previous video, so this was a report for a single observation. But now what if we want a report across multiple observations? So what you would do is we would go to teachers, and then for example, dagger zn, just this folder here. So we have this these three buttons as actions. This one, if we select this one, we will see all the teachers' observations. And then we can click on view teacher reports. And then so this section will allow us to select the date, the start date, and then the end date in order to view the teacher report. But then if you want to select another teacher, you can also just, select mbogo.jj and then just check on his reports. And then you'll click on generate reports. But then this one, so the thing is, this comparative analysis report, it needs us to create an AI API in order to generate this report. So I generated one, but then in order to insert it into the system, we need to sign up with an OpenAI account. I will show that later, but first let me show the report first that is generated. So I had created one first. So let's just see teacher reports. So okay, so this is a report that I had created of Maisa MM. So Maisa MM, he had one observation. It was in that in those five observations in that Excel file. So, but he had one observation. So, in order to create a report for him for multiple observations, I just had to edit those other two observations and then insert him into those two observations. So to make the system think as if he had three observations, if you know what I mean. So I just inserted his name into multiple observations, and then I created this report for him using using AI. So if we see, so it gives us a very comprehensive structured report. So let's start in the first section. So it gives us the overall feedback. So it shows overall preparation, student engagement, and then improvement trend. It shows whether he improved or not. The observation period was between 6-8 June. But now obviously he's at one school, but it shows two schools because I edited his name, you know. I just inserted his name into multiple. He had one observation, but I inserted his name into two other observations that belonged to other teachers. But I just wanted to create a report first. So subject mathematics. So this is the overall view. And then if we scroll down, we get to teaching performance trends. So here, for example, it's showing us two metrics and how they improved over time. So it's showing a whole class instruction, student engagement. On the right, we can see strengthening areas. So individual attention improved by 27%. Questioning techniques improved by 18%. Materials usage improved by 33%. Areas to watch, mental focus decreased by 27%. Whole class instruction decreased by 55%. Mental focus also decreased by 27%. Instructional focus distribution. Whole class instruction decreased from 100% to 45%. Small group attention emerged at 27%. Individual attention appeared at 27%. And then content focus areas, mental calculations, and then So I think it was focusing mainly on pattern investigation, mental calculations, problem solving. So if you see teaching methods evolution, so teaching methods evolution and actions timeline. So on June 6th, grade 4 and grade 5, it was 0%. Explaining was 0%, 27%, but on June 8th, it was 50%. So we see an upward trend. On June 6th, monitoring was at 100%, but then it decreased to 50% on June 8th, which is a downward trend. And then on June 6th, it was 18%. Questioning was at 18%, went to 0% on June 8th. And then if we look at student engagement, average listening was 36%, average active was 65%, plus 15% engagement across all those three observations. If we look at instructional materials usage, the chalkboard was consistently used in all observations, 21 to 50% of the time. Manipulatives introduced, 33% of the time. Notebook reliance, there was a high variance, so it was inconsistent across the observations. On some time it was 17%, on other times it was 79%. And then the last section, we have a personalized improvement plan. Strengths to maintain, classroom preparation. So this were his strengths, where he needed to maintain them: classroom preparation, student monitoring, material innovation, consistently well prepared with all materials, effective tracking of student progress, willingness to try new teaching tools, areas for growth, instructional balance, increased mental math alongside patterns, differentiation, balance, whole class, and individual attention, student voice, more opportunities for student explanation, development resources, you can hold a workshop, training, and peer observation from a colleague, schedule principal, and stuff like that. So this whole report, as you can see, so this is a comparative analysis report for the teacher across three observations. Now, this report, as I've said, it was generated with AI. Basically, we pass our data, we create data, and then we pass it over to the AI to generate this report for us. Using our matrix, we tell it how to generate it. So in order to get this report, firstly, I will talk to you guys with Bablum Kulu, but we have to create an API key. So you basically sign up here and then you get API key you pay per month. It depends on how long you can use it, but it's cheap. It's $1 a month to five. It's cheap. It's cheap. It's cheap. Let me see API platform. Explain that further to you on WhatsApp and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is the overall reports that it came up with. And then you can save it or you can download the full reports and then email it. Yeah, so I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah.